In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add POP account to Outlook. First, open Microsoft Outlook on your Windows computer. Head to the File menu in the top left and choose Add Account. When the Setup window appears, type the email address you want to add. Before you proceed, click Advanced Options and check the box that says, Let me set up my account manually. Then click Connect. This tells Outlook you want full control over the incoming and outgoing server details instead of letting it guess them. When prompted for the account type, select POP, sometimes shown as POP3. POP is designed to download mail to your computer, which can be ideal if you want local copies and a lighter server inbox. Next, enter the POP settings from your email provider. Every provider publishes these on their help pages, so if you're unsure, look them up there. As a general pattern, your incoming server will look like pop.yourdomain.com on port 995 with SSL or SSL TLS enabled. Your outgoing server will look like smtp.yourdomain.com on port 587 using Start TLS or TLS. Your username is typically your full email address, and your password is the one you use for that mailbox. Keep an eye on spelling, ports, and encryption options. Small typos are a common cause of connection errors. Before finishing, click More Settings. On the Outgoing Server tab, check My Outgoing Server SMTP requires authentication. In most cases, use same settings as My Incoming Mail Server is the correct choice. Then open the Advanced tab and confirm the incoming port is 995 with SSL selected and the outgoing port is 587 with TLS or Start ETLS. Different versions of Outlook may label encryption slightly differently, but SSL for incoming and TLS, Star TLS for outgoing is the standard. Click Next, and Outlook will test the account. If the test fails, recheck the server names, ports, and encryption, and make sure your username is the full email address. If your provider uses two-step verification, you may need to create an app password in your provider's security settings. Finally, click Finish. A couple of important notes. POP only handles email, not contacts or calendars. By default, emails are downloaded to your device and may be removed from the server unless you adjust that behavior in your account's advanced options. Also, some services require you to enable POP in their web settings before Outlook can connect, so be sure that's turned on if you run into issues.